So how do you get to the point where you can actually shoot a music video in prison on the prison yard? Hood, hierarchy, mob tab. Every single episode, man, we're gonna give them a little background.
If you ask me, I don't even know. It was just something that it was determined, and at all costs, once we started, at all costs, I was willing to put my life on the line for that, in which I did put my life on the line, because at times I was threatened with people that wanted to be a part of what we were doing and couldn't, So I said at all costs, I'm gonna see this through. I'm gonna see this happen. And I was the one who chose who's going to be a part of what. That solely was what I was doing. Chose who was going to be in and who wasn't going to be in it or whatever.
Well, let me explain a statement that I made earlier when I said I didn't have scared straight. I had jaw. So I'm not gonna lie. When I was growing up, 13, 14,
Man.
I desired to go to prison.
Yeah.
I just looked like, hey, I'm gonna go to prison, come back. Everybody gonna that was just part of. I feel like that was part of the lifestyle me and my friends and family was living. But when I saw the Lifers group, y'all scared me straight. When I saw y'all in prison,
yeah,
and I'm like, man, like you say, it was the young dudes with the hairstyles like I had.
yeah.
They had on the street clothes.
Yeah.
And they was spending their knowledge.
Yeah.
And like out of everybody to this day, it was like one verse, one little part that stuck out to me.
Yeah.
And it was the dude to come on and say, I used to have a name. Now I got a number. Used to put 6 feet under.
Yeah.
Man, it's like when you spit yours, man.
Yeah.
It's like you was talking directly to me, right?
Yeah.
And even like after your verse, it's a little break and stuff. And like, that's why we're in prison.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I'm not finna be the rapper in jail. That's what I said to myself right there. And it's like, that just made me change. And it's like, people need to go back and check it out. It's like the stuff y'all was saying, like when you say, just like you, I had all the answers. I've been there. It's like, y'all didn't just make a record. It's like y'all really took y'all time to like touch people. Definitely touch me. So you touched so many people that y'all was nominated for a Grammy. You're Grammy nominated.
Yeah.
And you only lost to Madonna, which you should lose to Madonna because Madonna is super popular. Y'all the fresh new thing on the block. So it's like, but to even be next to compete with Madonna your first time swing around, that's just amazing. So it's like, what was that like to be in jail, getting invited to the Grammys?
Well, number one, we didn't even anticipate it going as far as it went, but it was a good feeling. It was a good feeling, but I didn't think that it was so great because at the time I didn't think it was so great because it was something in my heart. It was just something I was doing and I was enjoying doing it. And I seen that it was getting out there and everything. And it afforded us to reach a larger audience, even in other countries and different things, because I've had people from around the world that come to see me and interview me from every country. They came to Rawley Prison and did interviews, and they've emulated and with other programs like Norway and different countries, emulated and set up programs like that. And so I felt good, when in retrospect, when I look back and like when I was doing speaking engagements, some of the people that was with me, they was like, I'm gonna tell y'all something too. He nominated for a Grammy. He won't say it, but if I was nominated, I'll wear that shit and I'll be up here telling y'all about it. I don't, what's the name about it, but it was great though. It's good. Like I say, what we intended to do with it, it set out, it did what I intended to do.
You know, I don't know. I don't want to overwork you, and I don't want to jump too far from it. But I really wish like you could do that with today's generation, like somewhere. Like
Yeah.
there's so many rappers in jail right now.
Wow. Yeah, it
That
is.
that like if you could just figure out how to do it again some kind of way, man. Cause
Yeah,
it's
but
like it worked. I'm telling you, it worked
yeah,
for me. Definitely.
even if I couldn't do it, and hopefully, like some of the people that we've reached, it could spark them to make that change. You know,
Right.
hopefully it'll spark people, and it has because there's been like several different videos, like Speech from Arrested Development did something very
Right.
similar, and a couple of people, and so like I said, even if we don't change that, might be the people to spark that person that can make that change, and anything that I can do, and I still continue to work and gear toward that way. But I work with Die Jim Crow, which we
Right.
do that and we fight, issues that affect people of injustice and different causes like that. So I'm still involved
Hey,
in that.
tell them who Jim Crow is, in case they don't know.
Well, Die Jim Crow Records is a first nonprofit record company of its kind.
Right.
We record currently and formerly incarcerated people, and we stand for issues of social justice and certain causes. And I don't know if a lot of people, well, they are familiar with who died Jim Crow and the died Jim Crow era or
Right.
whatever. So it stood for that, like die Jim Crow, to get rid of
Right.
that. you
Exactly.
know yeah. But die Jim Crow, like, we have I have new music out right now, and it's talking about what die Jim Crow is about.
Right.
Like one of the songs on there is called Drapetomania. Drapetomania is a word that this psychologist or this philosopher used as for black people that wanted to escape from slavery. He put that on them, like drapetomania, and named that some type of disorder because they
Right.
wanted to break free. You know,
That, that,
so
that,
that's
when I saw the Lifers group, y'all scared me straight. When I saw y'all in prison,
yeah,
and I'm like, man, like you say, it was the young dudes with the hairstyles like I had.
yeah,
They had on the street clothes,
yeah,
and they was spending their knowledge.
yeah,
And like out of everybody to this day, it was like one verse, one little part that stuck out to me.
yeah.
And it was the dude to come on and say, I used to have a name. Now I got a number. Used to put 6 feet under.
Yeah, I hate that.
Man, it's like
I used to have a name, but now I got a number. I used to put suckers 6 feet under.
when you spit yours, man,
Yeah,
it's like you was talking directly to me, right?
yeah,
And even like after your verse, it's a little break and stuff, and like that's
yeah,
why we're in prison.
yeah,
And I'm like, man, I'm not finna be the rapper in jail. That's what I said to myself
yeah.
right there.